Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today I want to talk to you about my 2025 thrift wish list and my 2026 one. So I want to look at my 2025 one and see what, if anything, I got, if I changed my mind on anything, how I feel about it, those things. And also now that we're in 2026, look at what I have on my wish list for the year. So in the beginning of the video where I talked about my 2025 thrift wish list, I said that I didn't really have any needs, but I had wants. And that is mostly true. However, some things turned into needs as I realized that I had a lot of bottoms that just didn't fit me anymore. I also said that it was likely that I'd probably find things not on my wish list that I'd want to get, and yes, cries in got 80 items last year. See that in other videos. The first item I had on the wish list was a long white dress followed by a long white skirt. And when I made this video, in which I gave like a 6-month, I think, update on how the thrifting of the wishlist stuff had been going up until that point, I made a reflection. I had a reflection that I probably didn't need both and that I probably was more looking for a skirt than a dress. I had at that point not found either item. I mean, I'd seen plenty of white skirts, I'd seen plenty of white dresses, but none that suited the criteria I had for them. Nothing that was not see-through, for example. That is a criteria I have for it because I want to be able to wear it both as a layering piece, like peeking out like a little petticoat type thing, but also being able to wear it on its own without it being see-through. And now when the year is over, or almost over when I'm filming this, I've still not found one that suits my criteria. However, it is something that I still really want, so it's moving over on the thrift wish list for 2026. The next item I had on the wish list was linen pants, linen trousers, and ding 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 even on that one, because I got these 5 pairs of linen and viscose mix pants, same ones, just different colors. I like them a lot. And I got this pair of green linen trousers that are just gorgeous, and I look forward to wearing them so much in 2026 when the weather allows. I also said in that 2025 thrift wishlist video that I wanted them in like green or blue or turquoise, and I've gotten 2 blue pairs and 2 green ones, so good job me. I also said that I wanted to get comfortable pants, and they could be the same pants or other pants that just fit the bill of being comfortable. And ding 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 ding, many dings on that one as well. I have acquired 14 pairs of pants in 2025, most of which are very comfortable. And I say most of which because there is a pair I got at the beginning of the year, these khaki green ones that I really liked, that last time I put them on were snug in a way I did not like, but they were comfortable when I got them, and the other pairs are very comfortable, so I'm very happy and very successful in this endeavor. I also said that I wanted to get a small square scarf to put in my hair, and I succeeded with that one too. I found a white and purple patterned scarf this summer for very cheap, and I don't think it's exactly square. I think it's a little bit longer than it is wide. I think it's a little bit not fully square, but I have worn it in my hair successfully and I like it. It's really pretty. I do, however, struggle with it staying in my hair because this is a strange complaint, I know, but my hair doesn't have any grip to it really. I have it up in a claw clip right now and I have to reattach that very often because my hair just slips through. And the same thing when I put a scarf on my head, it just kind of slips off, which is annoying, but I'll look into ways to get it to stay better. I also said in the video that I wanted to get things that work for my style, my wardrobe, me, and I have mostly done that. I have made a number of purchases this year, obviously, but I have gotten a couple things that were questionable, that I wasn't entirely sure about, some of which have worked out better than others, but for the most part, I think I have succeeded with that. And the last item I talked about in that video that I wanted to try to find this year was some sort of shelf to put up on the walls in this room somewhere where I could put these 2 baskets that I got in 2024. And I've not found such a shelf. Shelves are apparently difficult to find, at least what I'm looking for, and I don't even really have a clear visual of what it is that I want. I just know that I haven't found it. So that remains not done, not found. And also, this was not part of that video, but I have a lot of things on the floor of this room that should go up on the walls of this room that I just haven't put up, and I really hope I get to that in 2026. I have a lot of framed things and just like posters and postcards and stuff I want to put up on these walls, and haven't. Okay, so moving on into 2026, this brand new year that we have ahead of us. What do I want to thrift? Well, first I want to just say that I want to be a little bit more mindful with my thrifting. I have an intention, a goal for this year to thrift fewer items than I did in 2025, which I think is entirely reasonable. 80 items, it's a bit much. I should not do that again. But the specific items I'm on the lookout for, I have 5 or 6 I want to share with you, but this is not it. Like, this is not a complete list, and it's not the only things I will be thrifting. I still want to thrift with the walking into the thrift store and seeing what I find kind of thing, because I really enjoy doing that. But here are a few items that I have in mind that I want to find. First, a long white skirt. That remains on this list and I really hope I find one this year. Again, I want a long one. I want to be able to wear it both on its own and as a layering piece, and I want it to not be sheer, and I want it to be a natural material, cotton, linen, something like that. Next, I would like to find a denim overall dress. I have been looking for one for a while and I just never find one that I like. I want it to be like a medium blue denim. I don't want it to be particularly dark. I want there to be a lot of skirt to it, which also will make it really heavy. And I find with some like overall dresses that they gape a lot in the back, and I find that with my dungarees as well, that like the way they sit on the back is not something I really enjoy. But I'm hoping to find one. I just want to find the right one. I would also like to find a long denim skirt, and when I say long, I mean somewhere in the midi range. I don't think I want a full maxi skirt unless it fits great and is comfortable, but I'd like a longer denim skirt. And again, I'm thinking a midi blue or maybe a gray, but I think the blue is more the route I want to go. And I have a couple different silhouettes in mind. I've seen the ones that are sort of like mermaid cut, which I had one many years ago. It would definitely not fit me anymore, but I had it like 8, 10, 12 years ago, and it was really lovely. It looked really, really nice on. The shape was very, very nice, but I don't know if that's what I want or if I want more of like a straight kind of A-line style skirt. I'm not entirely sure, but I'd like to find one. Next up, I just want to have like the umbrella term of crop tops, t-shirts, maybe tank tops in bright colors. This year, I say this year because it's still 2025 when I'm filming this, I have worn a lot of high-waisted pants with a colorful top and then an overshirt on top of it, and it's been something I've really enjoyed doing and that I want to do moving forward. I want to say 6 t-shirts in bold bright colors. This is probably the least bold one I have. I got this one this year. I like it a lot. It's very soft. I have probably about 6 t-shirts that I use for that, and in different colors. I have 2 green ones that are very similar, granted, and then this in a different kind of green, and then a blue, a yellow, and a pink. And some of these t-shirts are not really thriving. The pink one has, I think, 4 holes in it that I don't know how to fix, and it's been going through the wash a lot, and it's getting a bit tight in the sleeves as well because of the cut of it. And I'd like to find some more in bright fun colors to pair with these overshirts and some sort of bottom. And crop tops, I'm not entirely sure, it depends on how cropped they are, but some sort of top, plain, like not very flowy, not very big top, an easy top to layer under other things. I am also a little tempted to try to find a green overshirt in this kind of green. I have this thing now where I have pants and tops and almost now overshirts in pink, green, and blue, in like very much the same pink, green, and blue. So I could pair 1 pair of pants, 1 top, and 1 shirt like 9 different ways at least to match these colors. Am I making sense? I'm not sure, but I don't have a green overshirt, and I think that could be fun. So I might want to try to find that, but it has to be the right kind of green and the right fit and everything. And I want it a little bit thicker, like this one is a little bit thicker, my orange one's a bit thicker. I just don't want a thin, oversized, normal button down. I want something a little bit thicker. And while on the topic of that, I thought I had a khaki or grey denim overshirt as part of my 2025 thrift wish list. And then I just didn't write that down when I prepared for this video. But that is still something I would like to find. More so, I think, the grey denim than the khaki one, just looking at the way and the direction my style and wardrobe is going in. But a grey denim overshirt would be really nice. So those are the items that I now, at the end of the year, beginning of the year, have on my thrift wish list for 2026. But like I said, I think I'll desire more other things over the course of the year as well. And I want to be a bit more mindful and thoughtful, hopefully, about the number of items and the items themselves that I bring into my wardrobe in the new year. One of my wardrobe goals for 2026 is to bring in fewer items than I did in 2025. So let's hope I stick to that. But that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear what you have on your thrift wish list for 2026. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be back with another video soon. So I hope to see you then. Bye!